Hello my friends and welcome to episode 13 of Motorsport Manager with Predator Racing. We are on race weekend 3 today, where we are going to take on Milan. No rain early on, that's good. We really should, we've got pit stop guru on both of them now. That's pretty good. Now I really realised that. That's good though. So we're going to stick to the 89% on this car. It's not ideal. We're going to probably go for a 7:14:21 stop. I remembered that this was a 21 race lap, so I knew exactly what strategy I was doing. And again, same here. Now, Baotang, it's great. He got rid of his cult status. So all those stats that he had negative improved. Now he's the cult leader. Great. So he's -4 on everything. Kind of feeling like he's been a bad driver choice, to be honest. I'm almost tempted to, treat Frankie as a number 1. Excuse me. In the meantime, because it's crazy bad, the situation in that regard. But Frankie Kinney starting in 4th in the grid, so showing a bit of improvement. We're going to go high and push for the first lap for Frankie. Baotang will go aggressive. We will follow Frankie Kinney because we can actually control him, whereas we've got no control over Baotang. Now we are making big improvements. We've got the engine, a couple more suspensions to do, and then we're on to the engines just to manage after that. So that's fairly positive stuff in that regard. Excuse me. So I'm happy in regards of the upgrades. We are pushing those upgrades through as quickly as we can. We will go back down to medium and medium now. Come on, Frankie. Need a bit better than this, pal. Baotang is making you look a bit of a sucker here. Even managing his tyres slightly better, given that he's been pushing them so heavily. In fact, we're now down into 20th with Frankie Kinney. Now that could be the engine. Engine's obviously very important in this race. Where a stock engine would have came in handy, in all truth, and the engine's the one thing that we've not upgraded yet this season. We do have suspension upgrades and brake upgrades and gearbox upgrades. So far we do not have an engine upgrade yet, so we're still working on reliability as well, which means we're not pushing these things to the performance maximums they can. And again, I've not made the ones for next season yet, but I want to get the upgrades for this season done first. So the plan is to do finish off this. I think it's the suspension I'm working on at the minute. Finish off them, and then get the extra little bits from there, performance wise, and then we'll work on this year's car for the last couple of races. Frankie Kinney is overtaking someone now, and then we are going towards Baotang, his teammate. So we're not in last, which shows good improvement. In fact, it's the two ZRTs that we're fighting with at the back here, who are the team that I said I wanted to beat this year, and we do now officially have a better package than them according to the sliders. Frankie Kinney now overtaking Baotang. That's great work. I do think we're going to have to pit them on separate laps, which is a bit frustrating. So Frankie can go an extra lap more than Baotang. So lap 7 now. We'll pit Baotang now for fresh sets, and we'll put in another sort of 7.58's worth of fuel in him. That's fine. Doesn't need any repairs. Brakes maybe, but we can do that in the next stop if need be. And then we'll go back to Frankie Kinney, who's going to run an extra lap because he has the fuel to do that, I think. What's fuel going to be like here? Right, so yeah, we do, if we're going to do that, we do need to do that. Yeah, for both the laps. I'll have a look at your brakes in the pit stop, Frankie. So pit, tyres, do have enough fuel, that's fine. Go for 8 laps worth of fuel again. We will repair your brakes in this stop. Yeah, not ideal. Brakes are quite a quick one though, so that should be okay. Baotang now going through his pit stop strategy, and Frankie Kinney coming in at the end of this lap, 1 lap later than I intended to, but they were too close on track to stack. And Baotang's hard enough to manage at the minute without having any other issues. We do have brakes repair here, so I do expect Baotang to pass here. It is a fairly reasonable quick stop though, pit stop though. But Boateng up into 16th just now. Everyone having made the first round of pit stops. Hopefully Boateng can continue his form. Excuse me. Come on, Bow. You're doing well, pal. Frankie Kinney down in 19th. Obviously haven't had to repair those brakes. He is still ahead of Cavalcanti, who I assume has had a bit more repairs to do. There's not a huge gap between them though. If really want Frankie Kinney to catch up with Dembele again, that would be quite good. Whereas Tang, we need to get him ahead of Valdez. In all honesty, definitely can improve the car next season, so that's good. We're making pretty big strides now in regards to the car, as I said. So hopefully we can continue to do that and really push on. We'll go a bit more aggressive on the fuel here with Frankie. See if that helps catch Dembele, although we've lost out to Cavalcanti, and I think battling with Cavalcanti, we don't particularly have much of an interest of fighting, has really caused issues there. So let's see, where's Boateng now? He's up to 17th still, or still fighting in 17th. But he has got Valdez ahead of him now, so hopefully we can get that place, because that's the one that I want. Want one more lap out you, buddy. One more lap. We're not getting one more lap out, I don't think. Yeah. So fuel options, we'll go for a bit more fuel here, just so because we can't control them. Repair those brakes and pit. Frankie Kinney's got an extra lap or two in him. His tyres will probably hold on for another couple of laps quite comfortably as well. In fact, we will push on those tyres now, because we're now on to the lap that we were anticipating to stop on. So we can give him a couple of quick in laps, see how he gets on. No mistake on that fuel strategy with Boateng. We do have excess fuel, and I put more fuel in there because of how aggressive he is being with that fuel strategy, so that's fine. Frankie Kinney can come in at the end of this lap for another fresh set, and we can give him 7.69 laps worth of fuel. That's fine, everything's fine there. So that's fairly good. He has actually caught up with Dembele. He's doing a fairly decent job here. Are we expecting any rain? No. So fuel dry race, nice and perfect. When it rained in practice, I was wondering if it was going to rain in the race, although it was only a small rain in practice. We are flicking into the pits. We have no repairs this time. Let's see if Boateng can catch up. He is on a very, very aggressive strategy right now. He has indeed overtaken his teammate, so that's good. Dembele still has to stop again, and that's where we're targeting, is Dembele and Valdez. So if Boateng can catch up with Valdez, great. Your tyre deg is going through the roof. I cannot control you, so just stop whinging at me, please. Going to neutral on the tyres just now with Frankie. We have jumped Dembele with both drivers, so that's good. In fact, Frankie has actually caught up with Tang quite well here. I wonder if that's just down to those brake repairs. We are 5 seconds or so behind Valdez at the last check. Engine, right. Low. Medium rather. That's not good. You do not want to be repairing an engine. That's at 85% repairability as well, so that is crazy. But it does show you that this does have extra strain on the engine. I cannot believe at 80% we're having issues with the engine. 17% right now. Need to monitor that. We've got 3 laps to do, and we're going to lose this place to Rogers, but we can't really hold him off. We've got nothing in the tank to hold him off with. Boateng's tyres are going to go because he's just been nuts on them. In fact, actually even his petrol might go as well. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a lot of repairs needing done. Hope that engine holds out. We're going to go into low. We need to go into low. Boateng with a lap and a half to go, roughly. Comes over the line any minute now with a lap's worth of fuel. So as long as he does not push, he is fine. Rogers absolutely rapid here, which is crazy to see. We can go attacking on tyres on Frankie to make up for those issues that he's nursing. Can he get to the finish line? Yes he can, before anything blew up. So 16th and 18th, not a great race by any stretch, but you know, improvements are improvements. You know, we're going in the right direction here, but not fast enough. We're still going to be 10th in the constructors quite comfortably, I think. I really wanted to be pushing just that little bit more for this season. As you see, we're comfortably behind Octane and ZRT at the minute, so hopefully the upgrades towards the end of the season can really push us on, because I was hoping for better this season. And you know, it's a frustrating situation in all that regard. 1.5 million takes us back up to 4 million in the kitty to play with, so you know, we're doing well money wise. We are doing well money wise. We cannot complain at our income. We'll be back next episode for Tondela. If you have enjoyed this episode, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all then.